up, everyone? Today's video is going to be on acidity and dieting. See, I kind of had to put that in quotations. I feel like dieting itself, the word is kind of a bit loaded, and it kind of indicates that you can hop on and off some sort of eating habit, eating behavior. I feel like it should just be a style or pattern of how you're eating, a lifestyle sort of thing. But anyways, I want to discuss what I'm going to be doing. So I've been sent some products here from Alkamind, which is kind of like protein powders, and I'll put the macros up here so you can take a look at it. So I've been sent some protein powders here, and I've also been sent some daily minerals and daily greens, which I'll also put on the screen as an unboxing so you can take a better look at it. But basically I'll be using these over a span of about two weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I'm going to see how these things go. I'm also going to see how the protein goes. See, normally I don't actually take protein powder, and I think I've talked about it in other videos. What I normally do is just eat a lot of protein-based foods. So I'll have basically I just double up on my dinner. I'll have chicken and steak, or I'll have certain peas, beans. Even some pasta, corn pasta has a very high protein content. So I've just been doing a lot of that, just eating a lot. And you can always check out my Instagram, annotated somewhere on the screen. But I post a lot of the foods there just because I want people to know what is required in order to support your training. So I mean, if you're training a lot, you do need to eat quite a bit. If you're not eating enough, then you're just kind of really just wasting a lot of time in the gym because you're not really synthesizing or you're not allowing yourself to synthesize protein so that you can convert that into muscle and fuel your next workouts and whatnot, especially with carbs as well, fueling your workouts with adequate amount of carbs. So I'm going to be doing a diet over the next 2-3 weeks. And I only say diet because I'm going to be trying these products during that time. When I finish these products, I may continue with something similar, or I might just continue an eating habit which is basically low acidity. So that's sort of the focus that I'd like to have of this video, and just in general of the eating habits which I'm going to be using going forward, which is basically that I want to have a low acidity in all of my meals. Now I'm going to be reducing sugar contents in a lot of stuff, a lot of the simple sugars. I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of that, and also carbohydrates. I'm going to be very cautious with the type of carbs that I take. I'm going to sort of eliminate a lot of wheat from my diet. And the reason I'm doing these things is simply because after the holiday season, which it just passed with New Year's and Christmas time and everything like that, there's a lot of eating, a lot of bulking, a lot of foods. I put on a little bit of weight, but I lost it almost immediately after. When you sustain a certain amount of muscle, you kind of burn right through any sort of fat or any sort of weight you put on. Pretty much I had a calorie deficit on like a day or two after the holiday season, and that just dropped me right back down. So anytime I have a little bit of a deficit, I just go straight back down to the weight that I walk around at, which is approximately 200, maybe 205 pounds, with a body fat percentage of around 14 to 16%. It kind of it varies. But basically that's what I'm going to be doing going forward, is trying to maintain low acidity in my foods and my diet, drink lots and lots of water. I'm going to up my water intake significantly because it's going to help with a lot of different things actually. And now this sort of leads into what I'm going to be doing in terms of fasting as well. So when you drink a lot of water, it's really great to drink a lot of water while you're fasting. So I'm going to be integrating a lot more intermittent fasting. Over the past several months I haven't really been doing it too much, but I'm going to be starting out with about a 14-hour, 16-hour fast approximately, and I'll be doing that 2 to 3 times a week. Now I'm not going too aggressive with it. In previous videos where I've talked about intermittent fasting, a lot of those I was trying to cut fat, trying to lose weight. My goal here isn't to do that. My goal here is essentially to cleanse. It's almost like I'm cleansing myself and just trying to maintain those acidity levels and maintain a certain alkalinity in my body. Now the reason I'm trying to do that and maintain this alkalinity is because, and that's why this all comes to mind, is because I'm going to be focusing on reducing inflammation and helping with recovery so that I can be better prepared for my training sessions. Now I've found during the holiday season I had high levels of inflammation. Now how did I know that? because I just felt more sore. My bones, joints felt much sore, and especially when I was trying to train and work out. A lot of the training sessions I had difficulty pushing through because I was feeling like pains or discomforts, just general tightness that normally wouldn't be there. So I think that by reducing the acidity level in my diet and maintaining a good, healthy base of, say, carbohydrates and just good proteins, I think that'll help me a lot going forward. And of course, trying things like this Alkamind product or these products here is going to be really cool. These proteins, they don't have any fillers in them or anything like that. Now, if you take protein, look at the ingredients. Make sure you're not buying something that has a lot of garbage filler products. If you see anything like maltodextrin or dextrose or anything like that, if anything has like crazy long names that you can't pronounce, just put it back on the shelf. Don't bother with it. A lot of times those products, if they have like wacky flavors and things like that, they need to add a lot of filler and a lot of junk in them. And just in general, if you're looking for a protein, try to find one that is, like for example, this one here is pea-based, and it's also hemp-based. So I'm a big proponent of hemp-based protein. I've had it quite a bit in the past. It does have a bit of a different texture and taste to it, but to be honest, I don't have too much protein personally, and I wouldn't suggest that you have a lot of protein either in terms of powders. Try to get all of your amino acids, which is basically what you're getting out of the proteins, your amino acids, get those from actual whole foods. So get them from like chicken, steak, those are my two favorites. Turkey is really good as well. It's nice and clean. If you want to get a little bit, experimental with it, you can go into things like ostrich or bison, or not so much experimental here, but you can eat a lot of fish is really good as well. Salmon, cod, halibut, haddock, sole. It just keeps going and going. Those are really good. They have there's great source of amino acids, and also they will help maintain the alkalinity of your body. So it's going to be helping quite a bit with inflammation. They also contain a lot of omega-3 fatty acids, which is really good for inflammation as well. So check out my link in the description below to some of the videos I had done talking about vitamins and minerals you can take as well to support a healthy diet. And I've been taking quite a bit of the ones that I described in those videos, so take a look at that, and I'll be taking those going forward while I try the Alkamind product. So big shout out to getoffyouracid.com, because that's where these came from. They actually just shipped it to me about a month back, and it's taken me a bit to get to this, but I did want to discuss it. I did want to share this process with you. So hope this really helps. Let me know in the comment section down below if you're trying any of these things, if you've tried hemp-based protein, pea-based protein, or other sources of protein rather than just the standard filler-based crap that you see on a lot of the shelves. And also let me know what you eat in terms of your diet. Do you eat a lot of fish? Do you eat a lot of red meats? Are you eating a lot of white meats? Poultry, things like that. And also let me know how you feel about acidity, inflammation and things like that, if it's something you ever consider, or if you're doing fasting, just shoot a comment, shoot a message, whatever, let me know what's up. Always interesting, to have discussions with people. So thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful to you. Share it with a friend if you feel that they need to clean up their diet or they need to try some of these things here. And I will check in with you guys, let you know how it's going once I'm done this whole process. And you can basically find out how successful I was in actually reducing inflammation and maintaining the acidity levels of my body. So again, thank you for watching, and I will catch you again in that next one.